Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Tristan Cook.
And I'm Hallie Schwartzkopf.
And welcome to your BNN News Show. This week, we'll be showing you more on the Brown Scholarship,
AP testing,
and boys swim and dive sectionals.
All this and more here on your Bulldog News Network.
Recently, North participated in the Brown Scholarship competition. Out of $10,000 that was awarded to the winners, Columbus North students received $9,500. Here's Karla Carson to tell you more.
BNN sat down with scholarship recipient Amanda Wisman to learn more about the Brown music competition.
To prepare for the Brown Scholarship, I practiced several hours a week, and I had lessons every Friday with my piano instructor.
Amanda Wisman describes her experience during the scholarship competition.
I thought that I played well. There were some things that I could have done better, but I think at some point when you've practiced so much, they're not very noticeable. I received $500. I plan to take a few music classes, but not to have a minor or a major in music.
Columbus North winners won $9,500 out of the $10,000 that was given to the winners. This is Kyle Carlson reporting for BNN.
On Valentine's Day, the child development classes participated in various Valentine's Day activities that would be applicable in an elementary classroom setting. Here's Tristan Cook to tell you more.
BNN sat down with child development teacher Jill Halterman to discuss a Valentine's Day activity that could be done with preschoolers.
So on Valentine's Day in class, we really focused on preschool development, physical and fine motor. So we did a fine motor activity of decorating sugar cookies with Valentine-themed icing and sprinkles. And then we did a poster that was about I love that I can, I love that I am, and I love that I have. And then we put things about ourselves to show some self-love to ourselves. And that was, we talked about how in preschool we would practice writing letters. So that was fine motor, and it was also a good way to get some encouragement to the high school students. And then we also did the Cupid Shuffle for gross motor movement for physical development. And then we made Valentines that we could then share with our friends. We cut out hearts and we decorated them with Valentine colored paint, and then we wrote some things on there. Some students chose to write their Snapchat code and pass those out. Some students chose to give them to a teacher or keep them for themselves.
This is Tristan Cook reporting for BNN. The boys swim and dive sectionals took place last Saturday at North. They won 5 events: the 200 medley relay, the 50 free, the 200 freestyle relay, the 500 freestyle, and the 100 breaststroke. BNN reporter Dimitri Bailey spoke to swimmer Blake Day to learn more.
BNN talked to Columbus North swimmer Blake Day about how they prepare for sectionals and how it feels to be sectional champs. This is Dimitri Bailey reporting for BNN.
My thoughts when the other schools arrived was that we knew that this meet was going to be a pretty easy meet for us to win going into because of how hard we've worked this whole season, and because Bloomington South, who are our main competitors, have lost a lot of their fast swimmers last year because they graduated. And so going into this, we thought it'd be a pretty easy win, because of how much work we've put into it. Mentally preparing for this meet, we tapered for about a week and a half before, which is going less distance in the pool and saving our energy for our races, so we have more confidence going into the meet on our performances. For the state meet, we're sending Raphael Spears, Nicholas Green, Christopher Lee, Sam Russell, and Nico Green. We're really confident especially in the relay, that we're sending because the 200 medley relay, we have a high chance at breaking the school record this year. The school record is 1 minute 34 seconds. We're just going to keep working hard in the pool and putting in just as much effort as we did this year and even more for years to come.
This is Dimitri Bailey reporting for BNN.
Students who are planning on taking AP tests must register by March 12th. You can turn in your registration forms to the bookstore along with payments for any tests that aren't covered by the state. BNN spoke to AP students to learn more.
Students at Columbus North High School are registering for advanced placement exams starting as soon as May 6, 2019. BNN spoke to Hallie and Lori Paffenberger to talk about their opinions on the tests.
Most of the time, I think it's a good thing for students to take the AP tests, but it really depends on the class because some AP classes are dual credit and you might not need to take the test depending on the requirements the college you want to go to has.
If you're prepared for the ATP test, I don't think that there's any reason why you shouldn't. If you're not prepared for it, then maybe it's not a good idea, you know? But it takes a lot of studying. Like in AP Psych, we have 60 different sessions to prepare, and if you'll come to them and get ready, because even if you learn something once, you need to go back over it, pull it together, and the concept of relearning is really important.
It's good to start preparing as soon as you start the class, I guess, because it's really important to keep up with all the vocabulary that you might need to know from the beginning so that you don't have to cram a week before the test.
I think that if you prepare all year, then about a month before the test, it's a good time to go through and start with everything. So in AP Psych, and I think in some of the other AP classes too, we have lunch preps, after school preps, and during your resource.
I think the most useful way to prepare for an AP test is to just go over whatever the teacher gives you, because most AP teachers have really good curriculums.
Don't prepare, you're not going to have good results. And it doesn't matter how much talent you have, if you don't put the grit into it, you're probably not going to have the best results. So you really need to pull everything together, but there are ways to do it. And I think once you learn how to prep for an AP exam, then when you prep for finals in college, it becomes much, much easier.
You can register for AP tests at the bookstore. The deadline is Tuesday, March 12, 2019, so register soon. This is Julia Eakin reporting for BNN.
The Latino Education Group is a program that teaches Latino students about STEM jobs and specific technician jobs at Cummins. Here's Corbin Armstrong to tell you more.
The Latino Education Group is providing an introduction to hands-on technical careers with Cummins technical employees for Latino students. BNN sat down with teacher Magdalena Gomez to discuss the event.
This workshop, Preparing for College and Career at Cummins, started with the idea to have more diversity in Cummins because we saw the necessity of Latino students being informed about the opportunities that Cummins have on technical careers. Just the students to be informed about what Cummins offers in regards to technical careers. We're going to have to know about the School to Work program, which is very important not for all the students, Latinos and non-Latinos. Well, during the workshop, they're going to talk about the opportunities at Cummins, the work they do, the benefits of working in a big company. They're going to have the opportunity to know about the School to Work program and other benefits that Cummins offers, as well as they're going to talk about the local higher post-secondary education and the STEM careers.
This is Corbin Armstrong reporting for BNN.
That's it for today, Bulldogs. I'm Hallie Schwartzkopf.
And I'm Tristan Cook.
Have a great weekend.